Region Capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.tv.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, April 16, 2024. In the headlines, Catholic priest Father Gerard Paul reiterates call for churches to be more outspoken on pressing social issues. Guelph fishermen want an update on the financial standing of Guelph Fishermen Cooperative Society. Government moving to establish High Commission office in Ottawa, Canada. Also the news regionally calls for Trinidad and Tobago's health minister to resign over the deaths of 7 babies. Internationally, classes reopen in Sudan's Red Sea state for the first time after a year of fighting. Plus, in the sports news, 5 Grenadian cricketers selected for Windward's Under-19 Male Rising Stars cricket tournaments. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We'll bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us as tensions escalate in the Gaza Strip. Father Gerard Paul of the Holy Family Church in Riversally St. Patrick, known for his outspokenness and advocacy for social justice, seized the opportunity to expound on his stance regarding the Gaza war, urging churches to take a more vocal stance on global issues. More in this report.
Thought-provoking address to his congregates during Sunday Mass at the Holy Family Church, Father Gerard Paul addressed the ongoing conflict in Gaza. His impassionate plea resonated with parishioners, igniting conversations about the role of religious leaders.
The church must speak about what's happening. The church must let its voice be heard. This is not anything that I will back down on, because the church itself has said it over and over again. In 1971, the Synod of Bishops met, and they said that work for justice is constitutive of the preaching of the gospel. It simply means that you cannot be preaching the gospel when you are not doing the work of justice. You cannot. So the church is completely out of place to call itself the Church of our Lord Jesus Christ if it does not care about justice.
Father Paul's outspokenness has landed him in hot waters before. However, Francis Alexis, a witness to the signing of the mediation between Father Gerard Paul and Bishop Clyde Harvey, clarified that Father Paul's suspension, which was recently lifted, was not related to his statements on Gaza, but rather for alleged lack of respect for the church.
It is clear that there was no difference of doctrine, no difference of canonical belief, no difference of teaching between Bishop Clyde Martin Harvey and Father Gerard Paul. So you ask, well, why then did you have to have a mediation? Simple. There were differences as to emphasis. How, for example, to treat Gaza. Pope Francis and Bishop Clyde Clyde Martin Harvey have been, in their own way, protesting what is going on in Gaza.
Despite this, Father Paul continues to call on churches to be more outspoken on pressing social issues.
One of the lessons I draw from this experience is that we must never fail to talk. You know, we must talk to our enemies. We must talk to people who despise us. And this is quite Christian. As a matter of fact, Isaiah, which chapter I don't remember now, Isaiah says, "Come, let us reason. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow." You know, as though they be as red as crimson, they shall be white as wool. So God wants to reason with us. God reasons with us. You know, I mean, the very manner in which Jesus operated when he was on the face of the earth.
Some view Father Paul's message as a reminder of the importance of compassion, empathy, and solidarity in pursuit of peace and justice, both locally and globally. As the community grapples with the complexities of the Gaza war and its broader implications, Father Paul's words resonate as a call to action for all individuals to stand up for what is right and just. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
Now, Guelph fishermen are alleging victimization and neglect as they speak out against long-standing issues. The rest of the details in this report.
Fishermen in Guelph believe they are being victimized after speaking out about a number of issues they have been faced with for a prolonged period of time. In what is deemed to be the latest treatment meted out to them, they are alleging that their fish is not being bought by the Grenada National Traceability Technology Development Project, GNEXT, which operates at the fish market in Guelph. Cecil Joseph, former board member of the Guelph Fishermen Cooperative Society, said he was recently wrongfully removed from the cooperative's board and has not been able to sell any fish since.
We also asking for 2 board members and GNEXT are one skip, whatsoever it is, board. And we're not getting that. And instead of that, when I bring that to the board, what I receive is a letter stating I'm no longer a board member. As a matter of fact, I'm no longer a member of the cooperative. That the fishermen have to do something else with it. You understand? If they don't take it, I have to find somewhere to sell it or whatsoever. But I just don't understand why the victimization. Because if as you speak here, they will do that to you. And other people, a lot of fishermen want to speak here, but they're afraid. Because if you're afraid, if they come here and see them anywhere on TV or anyway, the next time they're telling that guy that don't take the fish, don't take it. And they are members of the cooperative. They are investors. They are shareholders.
Bill Etienne spoke to GBN 8 weeks ago about an issue with price of gas.
If Grand Mall there, just down there, and Grand Mall had the same Fisher Folk Association, and the gas is $11.00, wine guava should be $14.00 and it's the same concession. So where the order $2.00 going, who he going to, what he going for? That is what fishermen want to know.
Etienne said since that interview was aired, although the gas issue was rectified, GNEXT has not purchased any fish from him, leaving him to seek an alternative market.
And then since after we speak on the news about the gas, I come in with me fish. And I have to ask questions every time I come. We asking the person receiving the fish. Just know. You have to talk to the boss. And then just stop taking me fish just because I come on the news and talk about the gas. And when I speak about the gas, I didn't have a waste conversation over the news. I get result because when I watch the gas bill after, the gas bill move from one price to the other. So even though I speak about the gas, I don't do nothing wrong. Suckload certain fishermen. Fishermen come in after I go and fish days before some fishermen. Days, and I ice him down me fish. Then they will come and they go tell you, we don't taking stale fish. And then now, next week we go see a boat to come and spend 3 weeks lakes in the east. 3 weeks and we only fishing for 1 day. And 2 and 3 days we are we fishing a bin and a man have his fish eyes down. For 3 weeks in a boat and we go take it and then we go send a man on the jetty with a forklift and tell us, you don't taking stale fish.
GBN attempted to interview Mr. Aldwin Ferguson, main representative of GNEXT, and Mr. Cecil Marquez, Director and Public Relations Officer of Gulf Fishermen's Cooperative Society, for a response to the allegations. Both declined to comment. However, Marquez promised to facilitate a press conference featuring the board members of the cooperative as well as GNEXT in the coming days. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Meanwhile, the fishermen are calling for the intervention of the Financial Intelligence Unit of the Ministry of Finance to provide them with an update on the financial standing of the Gulf Fishermen Cooperative Society.
The authority have to let the FIU people step in and do full investigation at them, because you find even the people in the league and the cooperative, themselves, the people and them, when I make numerous complaints to them already, and instead of they listening and hearing the cries of me, they protecting the gentleman. We asked for a financial report, which should have done by the end of this month, the last month, right? And up to now, we ain't get no feedback on how we will get a financial report, right? We are also asking for a lawyer for the cooperative, right? We are, up to now, we ain't seen nothing, right? And the members of the cooperative is fed up, right? Because we want to see transparency.
Other news, Roland Bowler, General Secretary of the new National Party, in the latest update, said the NNP's convention, which was first slated to be held in the latter half of 2023, is still in the stage of discussion. However, he said the hope is to host it this year.
We are looking forward as a party. The discussion is in the room, and it is something that is in the public domain as well. And there are a lot of people that are querying and calling and saying it's time for the NNP to have a convention. Even people who are not part or members of that is in the discussion phase. We are looking forward that this year it will happen. As I've said last time, there have been some impediments in the way, but one by one we are getting rid of them and we are preparing ourselves to move forward.
Bowler was further pressed for the reason behind the prolonged delay of the convention. This was his response.
I've heard the narrative about Dr. Mitchell. It is not entirely up to Dr. Mitchell to determine when there is a convention. I've said it before. I think the chairman, Brother Oliver Joseph, had said it. It is the executive to make a final determination when. There's no question about if there will be a convention. There will be. There have to be. The party is part of the process that the party has to go through. And there is no denial about that. Our constitution states it. There are reasons why it has not happened thus far, and those reasons have been given before. Based on the structure of how you're supposed to have a convention, coming after the defeat in the election, our party went to a low. I've said that on this very program before. I've known others who have said so. We were at a low, and of course you have to rebuild the morale in your people, you have to regroup, you have to regather, and we're seeing the growth. We're seeing people getting more interesting, people are getting more vocal, the thing.
Network news live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us, ridding the country of derelicts. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority partners with Cadwell Inc. We'll talk about that. Stay with us.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to
The Riser. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Third-party outages are caused by parties external to GBN. Kite flying is one of the major causes of third-party outages also.
Kite flying over the years has proven to be an issue that has created many outages on our systems.
This Easter, GBN would like you to keep your kite in sight. Use an open area with no overhead power lines. Avoid personal injury through electric shock. Avoid damaging property and causing inconvenience through power outages. Enjoy tradition safely. Avoid damage and injury.
GBN, energizing our Grenada.
Looks like Johnny's ex-girlfriend finally found my car.
You've got CG United. You're fine. I'll never forget the year those monkeys stole my car. They drove it over a cliff, burned the seats, and called the words pineapple banana smoothie into all the doors. And that was after they used it for the bank heist. I don't blame them. It's their favorite smoothie, and I refuse to share the recipe.
Best comprehensive cover for the price. CG United. Good like that.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Rams Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
The story of Grenada is the story of Quab Bank, a story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people, Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home.
Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Belmont at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for Cultural Explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Friends, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come along to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Kirikou Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andal has confirmed that the Deacon Mitchell-led administration is in the process of setting up a High Commission office in Ottawa, Canada, a move considered to be a significant development in Grenada's diplomatic efforts. More in this report.
The decision to establish a High Commission office in Ottawa reflects Grenada's commitment to strengthening its ties with Canada and enhancing diplomatic representation in the North American region. Minister Andal emphasized the importance of having a presence in the Canadian capital to facilitate closer collaboration and engagement on bilateral and multilateral issues.
We recognize that to gain maximum benefit from our diplomatic representation in that country, that it is more productive, more sensible to have a presence in the capital where the decisions are made, where you're more likely to have an impact. So we have started the process and we are now awaiting several other moves, some of which are outside of our control at the moment.
The Foreign Affairs Minister noted that while this new office is being established, the government will continue to maintain its relations with Toronto.
Once we get the green light from the Canadian authorities, we'll be proceeding full steam ahead with the physical setting up of that mission. And of course, we will continue to maintain our consulate in Toronto, where the majority of Grenadians in Canada reside.
The move is expected to enhance collaboration and cooperation between Grenada and Canada, fostering opportunities for economic, cultural, and political exchange. While the minister did not confirm the name of the individual who will serve as the new High Commissioner to Canada, speculation has arisen regarding Sylvester Quallis being a leading candidate for the position. Quallis is the current chairperson of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, and former Environment and Social Development Minister during the 2008 2008 to 2013 NDC administration. The establishment of a High Commission office in Ottawa underscores Grenada's proactive approach to international relations and its commitment to advancing its national interests abroad. The office will serve as a vital hub for diplomatic activities, facilitating dialogue, cooperation, and collaboration between Grenada and Canada. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
Well, there are plans to establish a recycling plant on island. However, in the meantime, the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority and Cadwell Inc. have established a partnership that will see the shipment of bales of derelicts. Grenada's, we have more in this report. Christina John.
Andrew Cardwell, Chief Executive Officer of Cadwell Inc., said they have managed to run a successful recycling program in some Caribbean islands to the point where there is no need for the use of a landfill. The company is now working in partnership with the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority to help Grenada in a similar manner. On April 2nd, Cadwell, a global leader in sustainable waste management, announced the successful recycling of the first container of approximately 48 compacted bales of derelict vehicle materials from Grenada at its Florida, U.S. recycling facilities. This move marked the initiation of a promising partnership committed to addressing Grenada's derelict vehicle concerns and fostering a cleaner, greener environment.
So we work with governments and utility companies, and we try to what we do is we develop recycling programs on island. And in doing so, we eliminate the need for landfilling because we develop export programs to take all of the recyclables and turn waste as a resource, almost kind of like an in-island GDP for exports, meaning we'll take the biggest problems like cars, metals, oils, chemicals, tires, and we process those things on island and actually recycle them for a profitable purpose to redevelop the beautifications of the island. For example, what we've done in a few other islands, we stopped the complete need for landfilling because up to 95% of what is actually thrown away is recyclable. We throw away glass, plastic, metals, things like that. We can recycle those things, and that's what we like to be able to do.
This recycling project aims to clean up all derelict cars and reduce public health and environmental concerns. The CEO explained the potential benefits to the island.
They get, the biggest thing that we get, and the most important thing, is a cleaner environment. I genuinely enjoy when I hear, oh my gosh, there's been fires for years versus we haven't had a fire in 5 years. And I love that number one feedback. First of all, for the health of the people, that's the number one thing. And then the health of the environment, absolutely incredible. But two, what we do is we do take the profits, we give those back to the island, and we continue developing the recycling program to either, for example, we'll take all of the metals, we'll export those out, we'll sell that recyclable, right, after we process it. And then with that, do they need machines? For example, forklift, excavators, telehandlers, balers, compressors, things like that, to be able to expand and further develop the recycling program. And that's what we do. We use what was once trash, turn it into a resource or treasure.
All the logistics, Cadwell said, is handled by his company, with the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority being only responsible for the loading of the containers. The project will be ongoing, and Cadwell wants people to be conscious about what they throw away. He said they will also look to give back to communities proceeds from these recyclables.
What we like to be able to do is find community opportunities to connect with. We typically look at, in other regions, but orphanages, schools, churches, and we like to be able to take the proceeds, a portion of the proceeds from the recycling portion, and give back. And that's one thing that maybe we can work on together. We'd like to be able to find ways to reach out to kids. That's our number one goal, is how can we get them involved in the recycling program? How can we take what we're doing and not only beautify, but help the kids of the future in this way. And that's what we look to do. To being conscientious of what we're throwing away matters a lot. For example, when we're talking about landfill fires, and we've heard of this happening in the past, I would always recommend, hey, don't throw away your batteries, for example, right? That is one of the biggest things, that those little AA batteries are what starts igniting fires very, very quickly. And as we have a voice together, we'd like to be able to say, hey, look, let's work with whoever is a part of our leaders. And in our leadership, hey, how can we begin recycling at home? How can we start sorting and separating? The less that we can landfill, the more that we're going to be able to take care of our island forever. And it's all about our future kids, and that's the number one goal. So the idea is just being conscientious, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the event of all events is here! On Sunday, May 5th from 5 p.m., Megaforce Promotion presents the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo at Victoria Park, Grenville. You can win not one, not two, but 3 mint condition Suzuki Ignis. Yes, we're giving away 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash. Whoa, this sounds amazing! 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash? That ain't missing me! Tickets are $60 for 1 or $100 for 2. Don't forget, free buses will be provided. Megaforce Cars and Cash Mega Bingo! This will definitely be the event of 2024. Brought to you by Carib, Glen Elm, Springwater, Specialized Auto, and Waggity Rental.
We do apologize for not having the entire Christina John report. This story to report: Attorney at Law Anselm Clouden, chairperson of the Working Committee tasked with making recommendations for the decriminalization and legalization of marijuana to the government, says the move is poised to reshape the country's economic landscape and create a myriad of employment opportunities for Grenadians.
It is going to create unprecedented levels of employment in the first instance. Local production at home, you would have these licensed plots producing medicine, producing recreational cannabis for export.
Clouden underscored the urgency of the situation, noting the substantial revenue flowing to neighboring St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which is regarded as Grenada's primary cannabis supplier.
They get millions and millions of dollars from us because that's our main supplier. This is well known. A number of our young men go to St. Vincent, they come back, they're apprehended with 250 pounds of ganja. That is to satisfy the local market because there is a market for it. So that rather than allowing all our revenue to be streamed into St. Vincent, we should begin very quickly to have our own local supply.
Anselm Clouden said the committee of experts in various fields is gearing up to have a series of public consultations on the decriminalization and legalization of the controversial herb. The committee has 6 months to complete its task and present its recommendations to the government of Grenada for consideration. Highlighting positivity, the power of sharing with those in need. Time for GBN ISAW. Stay with us.
Highlighted in tonight's I Saw are members of the Grenville Police Station Fitness Group, a mix of civilians and police officers, as they collaborated with the St. Andrews Rotaract Club to embark on a soup distribution drive on the weekend. The aim was to promote better health and fitness and a closer relationship with people and communities. Over 50 soup bowls were given out to the less fortunate. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead in Network News, the Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management to be headquartered in Grenada.
On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest in Grenada moves to the big parish. The Maggie King of the Grill competition is at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Come taste the most sumptuous creations from the grill as top chefs and food enthusiasts showcase their culinary skills. Maggie King of the Grill is a festival like no other with live soca music, fun attractions, and games for the entire family. Then from 6 p.m., get a chance to win up to $5,000 cash in bingo. Interested vendors and grillers should call 456-3454 to register. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
Maggie King of the Grill is made possible by Bryden and Miners, Hunt's, the official barbecue sauce of King of the Grill, Rubis, get going, Independence Agencies, agents for Swiss products, Grenada Paper Product, Grenada Bottling Company Limited, and Waggy Tea Rental and Sounds.
It's the 6th annual Masters of Calypso. Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day at Quarantine Point. Featuring Rootsman Kelly, Sour Serpent, Ajamo, Chaps, Squeezy, and Super Flying Flynn from Trinidad. Johnny King and Sugar Aloes from Barbados. The Mighty Gabby and Red Plastic Bag. And just for you mothers, from Jamaica, Eric Donaldson. Early bird tickets $60, $70 after. More at the door. Limited VIP tickets available at $350. Free shuttle service to and from the venue. Showtime, 6 p.m.
Whatever you've been putting off, do it today with a loan of up to $20,000 from Cost Ready Cash. No collateral needed, flexible payment terms, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, payslip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Cost Ready Cash location today or apply online at Coach.com. Why wait? Get it done today at Cost Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
What if you had a choice?
choice. A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online. What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Mark your calendars, football fanatics. The GFA is turning 100 this year, and we're ready to celebrate. It's GFA's Legends Weekend, a 3-day extravaganza, kicking off on Friday, May 3rd, and running all the way till Sunday, May 5th. Witness history in the making. The Caribbean taking on the world in a clash of legendary international footballers on Sunday, May 5th at the electrifying Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Get ready to roar with the crowd as iconic legends like Emmanuel Adebayor, El Haj Diouf, Alex Song, Michael Essien, Luis El Matador Hernandez, Shaka Hislop, Asamoah Gyan, Ricardo Bibi Gardner, Russell Latapi, Shallery Joseph, Jason Roberts, Dexter Daps, and a whole host of superstars light up the pitch. From breathtaking goals to unforgettable memories, GFA's Legends Weekend promises an epic celebration of football you won't want to miss. Keep your eyes peeled on GFA's social media for the full squad reveal. GFA's Legend Weekend. Be there.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Hello again. The Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management is strengthening its support to Caribbean small island development states following its establishment of an intergovernmental organization. Here's the report.
The Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management, the PISLM, will be operating under a new governance framework following the signing of an agreement by sponsor countries through their respective ministers responsible for the United Nations Convention to combat desertification. The official signing was done at the Royalton Resort, Grenada, during the PISLM's annual gala and award ceremony, one of the activities of the first Ministerial Council held from April 11th to the 12th. The three sponsor countries, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, and St. Lucia, are the signatories to the agreement formally establishing the Partnership Initiative as an intergovernmental organization. Honorable Alfred Prosper, Minister for Agriculture, Fisheries, Food Security, and Rural Development in the government of St. Lucia, assumed the chairmanship of the First Ministerial Council. The incoming chair described the signing as a step in the right direction.
This meeting was a very productive step in the PISLM as the intergovernmental organization. The PISLM has been, since its inception, a mechanism that facilitates work being done under the United Nations Convention to combat desertification for seats, or what we call Latin American and the Caribbean. But St. Lucia, Dominica, and Grenada became key members of what we call parties of the PISLM, and that was adopted and approved by our various cabinets. So today we've moved from the PISLM and we've established what we call a ministerial council, which is a step in the right direction to give more latitude, focus on the work of the PISLM in the region.
Calvin James, Executive Director of the PISLM, explained that the organization will be headquartered in Grenada and will continue to support Caribbean Small Island Developing States, the CSIDS, providing them with the proper framework, necessary tools and capacity support to treat and counter challenges such as land degradation and soil erosion.
Over the last 2 days, that's the 11th to the 12th, we have been working to stand up the PISLM as an intergovernmental organization. And what that basically meant was the ministers responsible for UNCCD in the Caribbean decided that the status of the PISLM should be improved. So we are no longer simply a coordinating mechanism. We are now an intergovernmental organization, akin to, let's say, a UNEP or an FAO. And we will now be headquartered under the within Grenada as our headquarters. One is our 2-year work program, which looks at the work that we'll be doing over the next 2 years. And it's very ambitious, but it will ensure that the Caribbean has the proper policy framework and capacity support to treat with the challenges of land degradation, drought, sandstorms, etc. The other interesting decision was the ministers agreed that they will all attempt to attend the 16th COP of the UNCCD. The COP is the Convention of Parties. That's where all the ministers responsible for UNCCD from all over the world, they gather, and that COP is in Saudi Arabia in December. And at that COP, we plan to put a Caribbean Small Island Developing States position on the floor for adoption so that our issues can be dealt with and resources allocated to.
The Ministerial Council sought to provide guidance to the PISLM Executive Committee and the PISLM Secretariat, as ministers responsible for UNCCD would also discuss how to promote sustainable land and sustainable soil management practices as a climate change adaptation strategy, identify areas of action and priorities moving forward, and explore the possibility of further collaboration. Christina John, GBN News.
5 Grenadian cricketers selected for Windward's Under-19 Male Rising Stars Cricket Tournament. The sports news is next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms,
people's bedrooms. We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number one. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Sporting fans, good evening. The 2024 Classic Lighting Caribbean National Netball Tournament commenced over the weekend with 3 thrilling matches showcasing the talent and competitive spirit of the participating teams. In the first game of the evening, Sprang Queen's Park Rangers B faced off against Top Strikers in an intense showdown. Despite an early lead by Top Strikers in the first quarter, Sprang Queen's Park Rangers B mounted a remarkable comeback, securing a decisive victory with a final score of 28-10. The excitement continued in the second game as the same teams This time in the A Division clashed once more. Sprang Queen's Park Rangers A asserted their dominance early on, establishing a commanding lead from the start. With a stellar performance throughout the match, Sprang Queen's Park Rangers A emerged victorious with the final score of 78-16. The third and final game of the night featured the Sprang Queen's Park Rangers male team against Top Strikers, delivering a nail-biting contest for spectators. Despite a valiant effort from both sides, Top Strikers' male team emerged triumphant with a narrow victory, clinching the win with the final score 34-29. Games continue today, Tuesday, April 16, with Marlon Glean Fun City B coming up against SJCB in Game 1 at Tanti Netball Facilities, followed by Marlon Glean Fun City A taking on SJCA in Game 2. Results of today's matches will be given in a subsequent sportscast. All right. 5 talented Grenadian cricketers have been selected to represent the Windward Islands in the upcoming Under-19 Male Rising Stars cricket tournament. The selection comes as a testament to their outstanding performance and skill showcased during the Winlot Inc. Windward's Under-19 Super 50 tournament in Dominica from April 7 to 14. The Grenadian players named to represent the Windward Islands Under-19 team are Devoni Joseph, Kurt Murray, Kirsten Murray, Raquel Sylvester, and Dante Alexander. Joining them on the team are players from Dominica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, forming a formidable lineup of talent from across the Windward Islands. The Windward's Under-19 Male Rising Stars cricket tournament will be played in St. Vincent from July 4 to August 1, 2024. We can tell you too the competition will feature the various territories across the West Indies, with many young future stars representing their respective countries in what is anticipated to be a high-level competition. Real Madrid and England midfielder Jude Bellingham has spoken out against racism in football, stressing the need for stronger action from football authorities to combat the pervasive issue. Bellingham's comments come in wake of several incidents of racist abuse targeting players, including his Real Madrid teammate Vinicius Jr., who broke down in tears last month while discussing the impact of racial abuse he has endured. The Brazilian forward's reaction highlighted the profound toll that racism takes on players and the urgent need for meaningful intervention. In March, Real Madrid took a decisive step by filing a complaint with Spanish legal authorities following alleged racist chanting by rival fans. However, Bellingham believes more needs to be done to address the root causes of racism in football. It is disgusting. It shouldn't happen, Bellingham asserted, condemning the prevalence of racist abuse in the sport. The people in power need to do more. Bellingham's remarks underscore the frustration felt by many players and fans over the lack of effective measures to combat racism in football. Despite widespread condemnation of such behavior, incidents of racial abuse continue to occur, perpetuating a toxic culture within the sport. As players continue to face discrimination and abuse on and off the pitch, the onus is on football's governing bodies to implement robust measures to root out racism and ensure a safe and inclusive environment for all. Sports news for the moment. Trinidad and Tobago's Health Minister, Terence Dial Singh, says he understands why the parents of the babies want to take legal action. He said he would have done the very same thing, and the calls for his resignation over the deaths of 7 babies are expected, but he does not intend to politicize the issue. This report from CNC3.
The deaths of at least 7 babies at the neonatal intensive care unit of the Port of Spain General Hospital is now a legal matter. The babies died between April 4th and 7th of neonatal sepsis. Neonatal sepsis is an infection of the bloodstream in newborns less than 28 days old. It is caused by bacteria such as E. coli, Listeria, and some strains of Streptococcus. And Health Minister Terence Dial Singh says the parents deserve their day in court.
The picture has changed a bit because you would have seen in the newspaper that the 7 families have engaged legal representation, which is their absolute right. And if I was one of those parents, I would engage legal representation. But having engaged legal representation, I can tell you that the Attorney General is putting together a team of lawyers to manage the situation. And because the matter is now headed for the courts, as it should, I am now constrained as to what I can say in the public domain.
And while calls are being made for Dial Singh's resignation, he says he would not politicize the loss of lives.
And I do not intend to make a political issue out of this unfortunate incident, as we didn't do with baby Cottle under Fuad Khan, and as we did not do with Crystal Ramsimir in San Fernando under Fuad Khan. That is not the way that we do things. We will address the situations. It's highly regrettable.
Meantime, he is assuring that the neonatal intensive care unit at the Port of Spain General Hospital is now safe for babies.
They started readmissions, and the only way you could start readmissions to that part of the NICU is if it is fit for purpose. So the answer is yes.
The CEO of the NWRHE, Anthony Blake, has been quoted as saying that there will be transparency in the investigations. Janelle Bernard, CNC 3 News.
Further afield, for many students around the world, the school year is almost over. However, for some pupils in northeastern Sudan, it's just beginning. It's been a year since fighting between the National Army and the Rapid Support Forces broke out, killing tens of thousands of people and displacing millions more. For the very first time, schools in Red Sea State have reopened. Al Jazeera tells us more.
Ringing the school bell for the first time in a year in this conflict-ridden country is an act of defiance, say the authorities behind the decision.
We have decided to reopen schools today, April 14th, across the entire Red Sea State so that education can continue. We've been faced with tremendous challenges, but we have managed to succeed thanks to the cooperation of everyone.
It hasn't been an easy task because 118 schools across the state have been used to house thousands of displaced civilians who fled fighting in other parts of Sudan. Many of them had to be relocated.
We continue to dedicate some schools for the IDPs, and we provided tents for the IDPs that had to be moved. Students will have to share the available schools by rotation.
Singing the national anthem in front of the state governor, these students say they feel proud and privileged that their school is the first in the entire country to reopen following a year of no education.
Because of the conflict, the high school diploma exams weren't organized. This has deeply affected students. We all feel sad we wasted an entire year of our life.
I'm extremely happy that our school is reopening. We've wasted a whole year sitting at home. We want the war to end, for security to return to our country, and for all students to go back to their schools and universities.
For the millions of students in other parts of the country, it's not yet clear if similar decisions will soon be taken. But it is very unlikely, at at least in the states of Darfur, Kordofan, Khartoum, and Jazeera, where there are no signs the fighting is about to end. Mohammed Val, Al Jazeera, Port Sudan.
We'll be right back to remind you of the headlines. This is the Grenada Broadcasting Network. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Catholic priest Father Gerard Paul reiterates call for churches to be more outspoken on pressing social issues. Guelph fishermen want an update on the financial standing of Guelph Fishermen Cooperative Society. Government moving to establish High Commission office in Ottawa, Canada. Also in the news, regionally calls for Trinidad and Tobago's Health Minister Terence Dial Singh to resign over the deaths of 7 babies there. Internationally, classes reopen in Sudan's Red Sea state for the very first time after a year of fighting. Plus, in the sports news, 5 Grenadian cricketers selected for Windward's Under-19 Male Rising Stars cricket tournament. We wish them well. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom at this time. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest